July 21st, 2012 at 2:27 a.m. Central Time. And I want to show you, we have this interesting storm happening here in the Midwest. It's going to take a second to load. Actually, the most interesting thing is happening up here in Minneapolis. You can see we have a little storm that suddenly turns into a big storm and then disappears. But first of all, while it's still here, I want to show you this little gauge. It says heavy rain right here. You can click on it. This is that new iMap software website I found. And it said heavy rain north at 26 miles an hour at 20,600 feet. Let's see if I can make this go away. If I go look at this, there's no rain. Let's see. I got someone tapping into my computer, so if it starts wigging out, that's why. They have a way of slowing it down. Yeah, see. In fact, I think we should post this even with all these errors, because this is what they do to people when they don't want the truth to come out. Because what I have here is a wind farm, and there is no storm, as you can clearly see, even though it's all pixelated. And there's no heavy rain, clearly. All right, well, let's just jump over here to College at DuPage then. Oh, they are really jamming my computer. Look at that. Nothing's going to switch. Let's see, let's do this. Now you can't hear me, but that's all right. Let's see if that makes any difference. No. Oh, yeah, it does make a difference. All right, you can see we got a beam coming out of Minneapolis here, and there's a storm. Oh, now it's just doing stuff on its own. Here's that little storm I was pointing out by Minneapolis. Oh, yes. And right in here, let's get a closer view, maybe. Nope, it's still not going to change. iMap, yep, no, nothing's. They got me jammed. So maybe I should just post this like it is, as I roam around trying to get something to work. The new iMap software, what I just showed you, basically what you're seeing is where this beam is intersecting this wind farm. And so if you go to iMap and you look, oh, there it goes. It's doing things all on its own. Hello. And you zoom in, you go to the weather right here, and you turn on storm attributes, and that's where these little circle things show up. And what's really wonderful about this software is you can zoom all the way in. And here's our little wind farm. And so how a wind farm could affect 20,000 feet, I do not know. Yeah, now it's wigging out again. There it is. See the little wind turbines? And from what I hear here in Iowa, we're going to get a whole bunch more. Now these are in Minnesota, but they're just over the border, so I don't know why we have to fill the whole countryside with them. It looks like some kind of a weird graveyard when you look at them. But anyway, let's see if we can go back and look at College of DuPage. No, it won't load. So let's turn this noisy thing down. Let's make pink noise, see if that helps. And I'm going around and around. See if we can get in telecast. Nope. Well, they've definitely got my number, huh? There we go. See this beam coming out of Minneapolis, where it's intersecting here. Now they're, goodness, all right. They're having a good time. It's a good Star Wars on my own computer. And as you can see, we have Star Wars on the screen as well. Here's Minneapolis. We got beams coming out. Here's a wind farm. We got beams coming out of, this is Nebraska, Hastings. Omaha, we got things going in circles. Des Moines was going in circles a little while ago. Yeah, it still is. We got beams coming out of Des Moines too. We got a storm coming into Sioux Falls, dissipating basically, and then veering right down here once it hits the whirlywigs happening in Omaha. And whether I'm going to post this or not, I don't know. But things are a mess tonight. Oh, I wanted to show you this other thing. Let's see if I can do it. I need to go to IntelliCast. There we go. Thank you, Lord. Notice that, oh, let me zoom in a little more. Hopefully it's not too much. Notice that this storm here coming into Minneapolis, if you draw a straight line, it goes right to this little circle over here in Canada. And this circle has been here for days. Days and days, probably a week, almost continually. Well, then it disappears on me. And what it is a Doppler radar. And you can see it right up in here. I located it the other day. And here's the strange thing. I located it, and then all my Canada designators went away. I had to go re-find this one, and we'll have to see the other ones come up. I know there's a way to go in there faster. Come on, little guy. There it is. So how that would be affecting all the way down here in Minneapolis, I don't know. Actually, it looks like we got a scalar square forming down here. That's interesting. Right here, see the hard edge? Oh, that could be the edge of a harp circle also. I don't know, it's square. See, here's this vertical, there's a horizontal. And these are kind of stringy. Let's let it play through here a minute. Yeah, it's not showing it like it was, because it started out as a dot and it just went into these stringy things. Let's see, go back. If I hit this little square thing, push my mouse button, I can go back 4 levels, and it should zoom right out, which that's kind of nice too, although it's not enough. Let's see if I can do it again. Yep, there it goes. Taking a while to redraw though, sorry about that. But then what can you do when people are helping you out? I would say it's just not fair, but really there's nothing in this life that's fair. I have to get to heaven before things become fair. Because we're not on a good playing field here. No one is. There's people that think they are, but they think they're in control, but there's really only 2 forces, and that's good and evil. And either one is running you or the other one. And we get to pick whose side we want to be on. That's the good part. Unfortunately, the devil's got all kinds of little goodies that he dangles in front of you. And it's like a carrot, you know. If you ever find yourself like a horse chasing that carrot and can never get it, well, you're on the wrong side. So, and when the Lord gets a hold of you, he's got to work that stuff out of you. And it's kind of a slow process, but everything you thought was right is wrong, and a lot of what you thought was wrong is right. Almost everything, anyway. So, we're not getting this back, obviously. And we'll stop the video here, and I'll put something in the description telling, you know, when this all started or whatever, and we're just going to have to Well, I guess I'll have to pray more before I start posting this. I did pray before I posted it, but and maybe it's more valuable to show you what they can do to your computer. So God bless you all. Have a good rest of the night.